Hello, it's me, Mason. So, you may have not realized by now, or you probably have seen my channel a lot lately, but yeah, I was a victim of a pedophile called AnimeHyper100, previously known as TheF1rstMan. And I have a lot to tell about this first man pedophilic person, or whatever the heck. So, let me explain. So, TheF1rstMan was he made this account in around 2022. Yeah, 2022, which was 2 years ago. Yep. So TheF1rstMan basically made his account, and the first art was like a persona of himself, and yeah, it was a regular person. It did got turned into this abomination later on, but that was about it. Yep. But of course, this weird persona version of him in real life is as follows. He touches bodies of people, specifically women and fucking femboys. If you find this creepy, it really is. Like, does this type of shit? So yeah, let's talk about the history of him, how I met him, and the weird allegations. So basically, I met him in around 2022. Yeah, 2022. Probably the same year he was actually joined in DeviantArt. And basically, for some strange reason, I was like a minor at the time. I was like 14. I'm 16 nowadays, and yes, I was still in DeviantArt hell for some strange reason. Yeah, it's pretty weird that this side of DeviantArt is pretty shy, but yeah, we talked and talked and talked and talked. And of course, I tried to put one of my OCs called Sarah to date Mr. one of his characters. Well, actually, it was TheF1rstMan, but it was chosen to Mr. And then I decided to literally do the MAU version of me to literally just date TheF1rstMan because he prefers femboys and girls. And this is where it goes to a little downhill for no reason. He redesigned the fucking character that I have to be more sexualized, to have femboy Hooters outfits, and a ton of roleplays were made. And of course, it goes to this very, very weird subject called the CP incident. So, if I recall, the most earliest piece of CP he drew was an artwork where TheF1rstMan holds me, covering my mouth, and Alice, which was one of his OCs, literally just sucking my pee-pee. Yeah, how gross is that? Considering that version of me, MAU the DeviantArt Hell version of it, is actually aged up to be around over 18. Yeah, I have to age up my character for this. Probably got confused of the MAU's age with my age. Which is funny because if you haven't saw my video of AnimeHyper100, you likely have known about the roleplay stuff, like the 14 things. I might show more evidence pretty soon on my channel, but for now I'm just keeping it silent or something, I don't know. Out of a lot of RPs, he made a lot more. He made Wall 34 of Plushly as well, my other OC. Apparently, all the plant humans were meant to be sexualized when I was a very young age, and I was fine with people sexualizing them. And by very young age, I think I meant 12 years old when I first started to draw, not safe for artworks of Sunflower Human, which later became Ellie. And, well, yeah, I think it was quite around 2020 when that pandemic was. Yep. I just keep saying random stuff there, because who knows at this point. And of course, we have a lot of stuff, like more CP artworks than I actually know a lot of stuff. Well, not really CP since it was an age-up OC, but here's some stuff I'm going to elaborate on. He made some arts of Ski, X me, so it's like a ship art, a few not safe for ship arts of me and Ski. If you don't know about Ski, Ski was originally owned by Blue Folk, but after being exposed for doing some very shitty not safe for work artworks, where he sexualizes minors. Well, apparently he Ski's wives would give it to a different owner, and the age of Ski was like changed to 9 instead of 19. I used to be a simp for Ski, but I don't because of that age change. There was an art that he posted where she is literally grabbing my pee-pee, and I think I remember the description saying she loved Mason Dick, which is completely gross, considering that Ski is nowadays aged 9 for some weird reason. And at the time when I had my friendship with AnimeHyper100, I used to simp for aged up versions of Pibby. Yeah, that was extremely gross. And I regret literally simping from an aged up version of Pibby, from learning the Pibby. I want to kill myself while simping this thing. And playtime for boys basics but aged up. Like, what's wrong with me with this stuff? Anyways, about the AnimeHyper stuff, and a little bit of Pibby. He actually made some all 34 of Pibby, so yeah. I think they're now removed, but I would put like a little screenshot of it right now. Here it is. Also, for like my 14th or 16th birthday, I requested him to make an artwork of my own sexualized Pibby OC, Loveless Pibby, inflating her pissing boobs, breast and butt and thighs. Because, yeah. Also, I made the script because I can't stand AnimeHyper100's broken English. Which is funny because he actually lives in another country. I used Gravify to actually get his, like, IP address, disguising a link, using, and putting, like, a disguise on the .line link. So, basically, default link inks with our link, so I don't know if I can explain it, but the bit like it contains a Gravify link which goes to the DeviantArt page for that Wrigley part, the Wigette 4 art I created. So yeah, I guess, but at least I know his IP address though. Okay, so I'm done with that stuff I mentioned. It's now time for the worst part. The 2024 incident from January. So, from the past few months, I have been trying to ask AnimeHyper to tell him about his address, and every single time he responds, the reason why, he would just say, like, his mother would kill him for doing this. Which could be a lie, because he lives in France, and he was, like, he, like, says he's going to the UK for the holiday, but in reality, he isn't. He was just living his own home country. So, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. When I finally confronted him and when I actually snapped, yeah. We had a toxic relationship. Also, like this toxic argument, something. I don't know. I actually confessed to the artworks of Mika, that one Mika art, and that other one where the character, Yossi was like, on the second image, it was like a person that was, well, formerly underage, but now over 18. He also sexualized Lola Loud from the Loud House, and a now deleted post. I already mentioned this a while ago, but yeah. AnimeHyper decided to do a short little expose of me claiming that I was a pedophile at a very young age, claiming that I was both 13 and 16, which apparently I only have one age, and that was, well, 16, obviously. It is true I did the role plays and fetish arts. He also claimed I was making CP of making characters from Hanazuki. First of all, the Miyumi art that he showed on the thread, which is now removed, was actually aged up. Miyumi was aged up just in case, if that was like a future age review or something, I don't know. Moonflower was technically toddlers at this point, and the scared Empreg artwork. Yeah, apparently he claimed the Empreg Hemko artwork is like CP, even though it wasn't. Hemkas don't have an age, And in Miyumi art, I just aged her up. I literally regret making that art because of that drama. I also didn't even call him a loser or even send him death threats, as far as I know. It was just like some sort of lie that would have like keep me off track, or people just believe him in his bogus scheme. And I actually did say my actual name, saying that I was like 14. If you actually saw that thing from that first part of that weird trilogy or weird little videos that I'm making or something, I don't know. I'm just milking the drama for clout or something. I don't know. And if you think that things could not get any worse, oh boy, you'll be wrong. Cause he literally made a little expose called Enough is Enough. He says claims that I created a Bongo Cat not safe for work artwork, which was a lie. I re-uploaded the art from a user that was called Nitro Butter. If you're from DeviantArt Hell, you probably know who that is. He also claimed that I was role-playing with a person, which is also underage, which is actually true, because you can't stop a fucked up minor, or, like, doing roleplays with a fucked up minor. And there's a lot of little stuff that I forgot about. So yeah. Also, he claimed he actually didn't own a YouTube channel, which was like a spin-off Kawaii Clover's channel. He could be lying, because I think at one point AnimeHyper100 drew Raw. I'm not sure, but yeah. He also has the same book in English as Brian Clovers, so they're the same person. You're basically lying, AnimeHype100. Stop pissing lying. Later on, he decided to make a little vote on his account, and a video being called Go Vote on My Account poll was created. It was an idiotic video, most of the voices were text-to-speech, it contains moments like this, and I can't even understand what he is saying except for well, and Fetish PPC, which was my DeviantArt account name before was disbanded for, you guessed it, roleplays. Apparently everyone voted yes because they love supporting a pedophile for some weird reason, and made a sequel video called Thank You, which apparently has the bad guy being stabbed by a fucking knight, which was the inspiration for Cake the Knight, but this one's a good guy and probably supports that fucking demon. And the video goes downhill. It feels like a fever dream or acid trip. They feel those little hippie visuals or something. You know what? How do I show you the rest of the video? Because, yeah.
心配しないでください。私があなたを救います。あなたはもうトリマーでも未成年でもありません。
I am Spider, and I will kick you, bud. Creep. Now, Fetish BPC not going to ban you.
彼の言うことを聞かないでください。彼は悪い人